then I'll come back to you. As a film director yourself, how do you, or a film actor, how do you incorporate wedding destinations into your story? Sorry, say again. How do you incorporate wedding destinations into your movies?
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for inviting me for this very explosive topic. You see, what I want to say is this is highly unorganized sector. It is growing organically with its own momentum. Nobody is organizing this. This is the fourth largest industry in India after energy, steel. So you can imagine the humongous dimension of this particular wedding itself. And it is about, America is the largest market, though their population is much, much less than ours. We are 140 crores and they are maybe about 25 crore, 26 crores. But their expenditure is about $70 billion. We are spending $50 billion in the marriage itself. Now, when it comes to movies, you see, in-film branding, Parakar Saab knows, Ashok Tyagi knows how the in-film branding done. But no industry is coming in a cohesive fashion. Like, for example, he mentioned about Spain, he mentioned about how the overseas market grew up exponentially because of one film. For example, in Ibiza, where the Tomato Festival happens. Because of that, their revenue grew up manifold. I'm giving an example of Phi Phi Island in Thailand. They had to close the Maya beach because the tourists exploded in exponential dimension because it was shown in one Hollywood film. So the moment the scene is incorporated, like for example Tomato Festival in Ibiza in Spain, I think how many people wanted to go, and so the tourists, beside tourism, if it can be dovetailed with the wedding destination. For example, India is the highest pursued wedding destination in the world. I think how many people of you are aware, nowhere in the Lake Como, anywhere in the world, India is the most sought after wedding destination in the world. So you can imagine the kind of potentials we have. So if we, as an actor, if we incorporate these into the in-film branding, because producer needs money, and producer needs money from all directions. If you want to incorporate any sightseeing, like for example, he mentioned about Goa. Goa revenue, I think, significantly grew because of the movies. Dil Dhadakne Do. A lot of people started celebrating film on the cruise. So, and Leh, he mentioned about it. Leh, the Three Idiots, that was shot there on the Pangong Lake, and there the tourism grew up manifold. Now they came to the level in some countries, they don't want film to incorporate this scene because they can't handle so much of tourists. For example, New Zealand. In New Zealand, people have put their foot down, but suddenly there is explosion of so many people coming to our country. It is creating a climatic impact. They are very climate friendly people. So, it has to be handled in a very organized fashion. And I think with this platform right now here we are sitting in, it's a great thought. Because if you see the ecosystem and economic multiplier, wedding is one of the massive money spinner concept. Wedding doesn't start on the date when the wedding is decided. It starts much earlier. When the boy and girls are marketable, the parents invest hugely into marketing and branding that guy. That is a separate investment. They send them abroad to do higher education so that they become more eligible in the marriage market. They get the better rishtas. So that's a very concerted strategy. So the money starts spending in anticipation of wedding. So you can imagine the kind of importance we give wedding. And India is a highly sacrament oriented. The wedding here is the most sacrosanct thing in the world. Like people can spend any amount of money, they may not spend, they might go by auto, but when it comes to the wedding, they will open up all their coffers and make it competitively better than others. So there is a lot of envy within them. We have seen like many extravagant weddings, like Mittal's wedding. He spent that time 250 crores in the wedding itself. Mr. Ambani's daughter wedding, he gave about 12 million pounds to the singer itself or the 45-minute performance. Besides that, it offers different employments, and I think through this platform, we would like to make a very organized pitch so that weddings can generate huge amount of revenue, employment, and makes the movie more attractive. That's what I want to say. Thanks.
That's very well spoken. I must appreciate Mr. Pankaj and Mr. Mukesh for amazing pointers, and we have people from the tourism department, and I'm sure aap bhi sun rahe ho. All of us are aware that films, they drive the economy, cricket, they drive the economy, and such wonderful pointers coming in from such good personalities. We need to really consider these pointers.
Sir, with your kind permission,
आपका permission, आप please go ahead.
Mukesh Tyagi ji was speaking, and we have seen him on screen as an actor. He gets recognized as an actor, but he was speaking so eloquently and so beautifully about the particular subject, because Mukesh Tyagi happens to be from the corporate world. He is a CEO and from the marketing and advertising background. From there, he has come into cinema as an actor, and he writes also for Madhur Bhandarkar. तो कोई भी एक्टर इतनी बेहतरीन तरीके से आपके विषय पर नहीं बोल सकता था जितना कि मुकेश जी ने बोला. तो आप सब लोग सुनकर चकित हो रहे होंगे, क्या बॉलीवुड के सारे एक्टर ऐसे ही बोलते हैं? तो नहीं, ये विशेष हैं, ये आप ही की जाति से आए हैं सिनेमा के.
Thank you so much. Ashok Tyagi ji and Chetan, I'll ask Mr. Pankaj the next question because he needs to leave. You have already told me the kind of hangama Jalwa made and how Goa came into picture because of that one amazing movie of yours. But can you share some other specific instances where a film you directed has again influenced people?